Morning everyone, here we are at the fabulous Lindome Lakes and we're here for the fourth round, the fourth, it's unbelievable, of the Tuesday Bomb and Feeder League at Speedy runs, sponsored by Areo and Lindome, which I'm very grateful for, I must admit. And I don't know whether you know this place, but I've actually drawn Bonsai, the famous Bonsai, and I've drawn a good one on Bonsai for a change. And if you remember, other week I drew just down there with Mr. Parkin. Is there 65, and the edge was there on 68, and our Emma were on here. She won the lake with £70, if you remember, and the edge did a video which I can't wait for it to come out, and can't wait. So we are Emma catching £70. It's giving me a good insight. But this is peg 70, Bonsai 70. Now I've been coming here 15 years and this has always been a really good peg. It hasn't been so good the last few years, but you can see there's lots of room. You can see why the catches are bay and everything like that. And I've only ever drawn it, it's only the second time I've ever drawn it. Never drawn it before, and I can't believe it. I've wanted to draw it and I've drawn it. And we've seen quite a few fish top already, so I'm quite optimistic that we're going to get a few fish. And so I'm quite looking forward to it. And you can see that's the arm, the clubhouse, and we're going to have a giddle today. So why are we going to have a laugh and a giddle? Well, look who's next to me, the one and only Matt Pilley. There you go, look, I'm spying on his bait, look, I'm spying to see what he's doing. And I'm next to Matt. Now, as you know, there's a pair of Matts in Matt Benwell and Matt Pilley. Now Matt Benwell's a nice one, he's a really nice one. He always brings me a mince pie, whereas this one, he don't bring me anything. Right, he don't bring me out, but Matt does, and he's more handsome than this one anyway, so... Anyway, but we're going to have a giddle. There's one thing for sure, mate, we're going to have a laugh, aren't we? Hey, what look at these, eh? Secret baits, don't want to show me, look, in these little pots. They're going to have it, right. There you are, Mr. Parkin, look there, he's always on here. Mr. Bonsai's been on here 3 out of 4, I think. And so Mr. Kerry over there, the edge, look, coaching as well, at the same day, look at him over there. But we're honoured today because down the bottom, I can't see him, right at the bottom is 5 times the greatest match fisherman ever, Mr. Alan Scotthorne, is on 57. So he's down there, that's the clubhouse, look. So you can see we're parking, a little walk, shop there, for people haven't been on here before. So, and there you go. So we've got my brother-in-law, ex-brother-in-law over there. Look, David Purchase waving at us. He's going to be chucking in my peg, so I'm going to have to stop him. And so there you go. And who else is on here? I can't see the nor at the pegs. But anyway, this peg, I'm quite happy with this. I've got all the bay. Like I said, we've seen some fish topping, which is a great sign on here. If you'll see fish topping, you normally catch them. But we've got wind blowing at us, so it's going to be cold, which is fair enough. I don't know if you can see that, but they're blowing there already, look. You see the bubbles just there coming up. So they're fish, 100%. So I might start there now, I've seen a few bubbles. So anyway, so I've set 2 rods up, a bomb and a hybrid feeder. I've got me straightforward, to be honest. It's going to be as straightforward as it ever comes on here. I don't think I'll even pick my hybrid up today. I think it'll all be bomb work. I'm going to start on guru bread. There you see, look, got my guru bread. I'm going to start on that because there's a few fish been caught on it now. So when you fish with bread, you always start on bread. Got my corn and my pellets. I've got my pellets there soaked up. I've been soaked up in Sensate last night. You might see there's some green ones there. Well, wait for it, it's going to come out. And so I'll start on bread, maybe floating neon halfway. It depends what size of fish that I'm catching, and if I'm catching, and then my 4s and my 6s. And it's as straightforward as that, to be honest with you. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cast bread there to start with. And you can see somewhere there, and then I'll move to there, move to there, and then move to the gap there. Because what I want to do, I want to move all the fish along so they're all in this gap, so nobody else can get on them. I want them just there. And that's where I want them at the end. So I'm not going to start there, because what will happen if I start there and the spook, they'll go that way, and that's the last thing I want to do. So because I've got all this room, I want them to finish up in the area where it's quiet, and that's what normally happens in the winter. So I'm going to start at that edge. In the middle, I'm not going to chuck into island, I'm only going to chuck just past middle. I'm going to loose feed a few pellets there, and see what happens. So I'm not even going to feed anything there, but I'm hoping all the fish finish up here in the end. And our Emma, she just fished a bomb and a pellet the other day and had 70 pound, and I'll take that today, but I could catch a bigger weight if it fishes, and I need to catch up, to be fair, because I started off well when it matched me 105 pound, and the last 2 weeks I had 240s, and I left a few behind, to be fair. I left a few behind, and so it's what it is. So I should have caught me 60 pounds and I didn't. So I need a weight to get back into it. So I'm about 4th or 5th, but I'm trying to win it Anna, so you know what I'm like. So anyway, so me and Matty won't have a pound with me. It's a bit disappointing, but you know, he says I want best peg, so. But we're gonna have, one thing for sure, we're gonna have a giddle. Look at cakes he's got there. Look at that. And he ain't offered me one. Now if it were his mate, he would have done. Look at them. What are them? Donuts.
Enough, yeah.
You ain't got enough.
There's only 5 there.
There's only 5. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, good point. You grow. Yeah. He's got all 5, and he ain't. Disgusting. Right, that's made me even madder now. So I'll have to catch another £10 on top of that. So anyway, we're going to have a good day. We'll let you know how we get on. But I must admit, I'm quite looking forward to this today. I think we'll get a few pulls. And the fact I've actually come on peg 70 has brightened my day up. It's 2 times in 15 years. Unbelievable, Jeff. They say I draw well. Well, that's the end of the 4th round. A bit disappointed, I'll be honest with you. I've had 45.10. It's fish. Wow, it's fish weird. Oh, I'm a bit disappointed because I started on bread and I cast it there like I said I was going to do. Got 1 second chook, and then I cast it there, got another one, and then back there, and I had, like, after an hour I had 6. Carp, I didn't have an F1, not big ones, the biggest would be £4. I thought, oh, that's alright, good start. And I was loose feeding pellets just there in middle, with them, just past where them ducks are there. Just loose feeding pellets there, and I thought I need to save that, try and catch them last off. And I cast over there, not a bite. Anyway, after probably an hour and 20 minutes, I picked my bomb line up, went and got 1 first chook of carp, and I got an F1. And after 2 1/4 hours I had 14 fish, and I thought I've got £25 and probably had 30 when I look back now. I thought, well, it's just going to get better this. And Matt had 1 fish or 2 fish at that time on that peg, got nothing. But I was getting no liners, no signs. Normally I expect to get linered to death, and I didn't. And all of a sudden I couldn't get a bite. And I bet I went an hour and 3/4 and I never had a sign, never had a bite. And Matt picked up 1 or 2 there, and it was like weird. I just couldn't catch anything. And David over there wasn't catching out. We're getting Lee were getting an odd fish over there, but not special. And I thought, crikey, no liners. I bet I haven't had 10 liners all day, which I'm really absolutely gobsmacked at. So it just goes to show how hard it's gone with cold. And in the end, with about 3/4 hour to go, I put bread back on, because I thought, right, I need to catch a carp, and went out and I got one £7, and then I chucked it near that point there, and I got a big F1 £3.5, and I come back on my pellet line and I had 1 little F1, and that's all I caught. I caught 18 fish. They've gone 45.10, which I think is second on lake. I think Eddie's in front at clubhouse there, just caught it, all them stockies are down that end. And he's had £60, I do believe, so that's a great weight on here, to be honest with you. And all down that side they've all caught stockies with wind off the back, and isn't it weird that all us with wind in face ain't caught anything, or no stockies anyway, none of them stocky F1s. The strange thing is, I've seen 10 fish top, and Matt's seen 10 in his peg, and Matt's caught £21, and I've had 45, and I'm a bit disappointed. I'm not sure it'd be a counter, so I've got three 40 odd pounds now, and that 104. So what would I do different? To be honest with you, knowing what I know now, I'd just come here and fish bread all day. I'd just fish bread and just take my chances with carp. I fished corn there, not had a bite, not had a liner or anything, so I ain't caught note on corn, and I just had a few on pellet. And weird really, but I wish I'd have fished bread longer, in all fairness. But anyway, £45. think Emma's had 3 carp and 15 F1, so she'll probably have £60. But there's Lanark bonus peg on peg 40 on loco. He's had 8 carp and 15 F1, so he's going to have he could have 80 to £100, so he looks like winning at taking golden peg, so fair play to him. I'm not sure who it is. So yeah, I don't really want to come on here again, but I'm sure that I will. But great lake, but this is a great peg. I'm not disappointed. I feel like I should have caught £60, and I don't know how. I don't know what I could have done different, to be fair, apart from probably fish bread a bit longer. So anyway, £45. It's probably not going to be, well, it will be a counter, because if it's going to get colder, £45 will be a counter. But anyway, not to worry. So no Chinese. I'll get some fish and chips out way home because I'm hungry. Have a great night. Well, while I wait for me fish and chips, there you go. Look at fisheries. Look at that. What a place. Lovely fish and chips. Analysed today. 113 I think's won it off Benny's 51. There were 270s on there. 90 odd pounds won it on local, on peg 40, and Darwin's had £80 opposite on 17, so fish in its same spot. Emma's had £65, so she's done alright. She's still up there doing well. Just drawn wrong lake really. I've drawn a good peg on not a great lake, and £66 is £45 10. There's a couple of fish too short really. I should have had £60 had a sideline. Perhaps if I just fished bread most of the day I'd have had that. But anyway, it's £40 odd trying to catch. Weird, it was just weird. But anyway, so to be honest with you, Benny's looks like it's fished alright. I didn't think it was, but it's £100 odd and a couple of 70s. So that's how it goes. So I've got, what have I got now? 105, a 48, 45 and a 41. So I need another good one really, because I've got three I can work on, but I need another big one now, which will be hopefully next week. But as it's getting cold, you can see it's sky now. Look, it's going to be cold now for a few days, and we're back here Saturday for Saturday Bombing League. It's all go. Have a great night.